Hello everybody, I am back. Pablo is threatening to knock you over right now because you're currently resting on his cat tree that's like right in front of the window, so I just put the camera on the cat tree. So yes, I am back from my trip from Chile. I think I was gone for like 14 days and then it feels like way more than that because it was like Christmas and I took at least a week and a half off before Christmas Day because I was honestly just over it, like over thinking about work. My brain was ready to be on Christmas mode. My boyfriend's in college, so like his school just stops and he can go full vacation mode, and I was like, you know what, I'm 19 years old, I'm just gonna join you, okay? Like my work will be there after the holidays, I'm just gonna take the rest that I feel like I really need. And I took a break, and so now we're back. And I am totally not overwhelmed with the amount of things I need to do. My laundry machine is getting louder. I'm gonna bring you to the next room and hopefully it's not as loud. Okay, I'm currently laying on the bed because this is the best lighting in my bedroom. So yeah, I have a couple major things on the to-do list. The biggest thing I have to do, and that I've been planning to do for like a month, is to recreate my Instagram. The Neomai Vintage Instagram, not my personal, obviously. The reason I want to recreate it is because I'm pretty sure I have like, well, I know because I've been seeing it, I have way too much like bot activity. There's a whole story of why that could be happening, but we're not going to get into that right now. I'm basically recreating my account because I want all the following to be as organic as possible, and I just feel like at the beginning of the year it's the time to do that. I don't want to wait any longer, and it's like really scary to me for some reason because I feel like I've put a lot of effort into my Instagram so far, but it's also, you know, just not worth it if it's not seeing the growth that it should. So I feel like Instagram's like shadow ban me or like something, because for a while the activity, like my engagement was going up, but then all of a sudden I would keep posting and it just like was flat. It was so far down, nothing was getting good engagement, and I was like, I've had a lot of people's advice on this and they all said it's gonna be way more worth it down the line to just recreate it now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I've been postponing it for as long as possible because I don't want to do it. And I don't know the correct way to do it. Like, should I completely delete the old account? Should I leave the old account up but under a different name so that people can see what we've done in the past if they want to? And also to help bring people over to the new account, because if I just completely delete the old account, it's gonna be kind of hard to like reach out to all the followers just in case they don't see the new post that I made. I don't know. I don't know, like, I don't know. See, I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know how smart Instagram is with like tracking accounts that they have banned, but I don't know, it shouldn't be a problem. So anyways, the other thing on my to-do list that I've been waiting to do since I got home for my trip, because I didn't bring my computer on my trip, I really want to make my 2024 like vision board, and like I always do like a motivation board. It's like I do kind of a mix of a vision board and like motivational quotes, because like I feel like every year at the beginning of the year I know the skills that I've worked on throughout the past year, and I know what skills I really want to improve on, and like, so I always go on Pinterest and I find like quotes that I feel like really speak to me and like really encourage me to work on whatever aspects of my life I feel like I need to work on. I make a little board with like those quotes and then a couple images of like goals and stuff like that. So I really want to do that because it just helps organize my brain at the beginning of the year and see where I'm at. So yeah, I want to sit down, I'm going to make my vision board, I'm going to make another mate and get the dang thing done, and then I'm gonna go to the warehouse. And I haven't been back to the warehouse in a while. I really hope my plants aren't dead. I think I left the windows open enough to where they get light, but I'm really scared my plant is gonna be like dying. I have a couple orders to get and wrap up as soon as possible because they were ordered while I was on my trip, even though I did put a website notice up like making sure people know there's gonna be a shipping delay, but I did get a couple orders, so I want to get those done as soon as possible. And right now I need to go change because I'm kind of sweaty and gross, and this is my pajama outfit because I spent most of the morning like running around, still cleaning up a little bit. We got back yesterday, so there's still a couple things I wanted to put in order. So let's go change, pick out a little cutie outfit that kind of inspires me. So supposedly it's cold outside, and I have picked this crew neck out, which is actually something I put together. I didn't sew it, but I put it together. It was like a blank blue crew neck, and I found this material on like a other long sleeve. Okay, I put it on. This is a really warm crew neck, and the inside is like that super fuzzy material. I think it's like a Hanes crew neck. So super comfy, maybe even too warm. I'm kind of nervous about sweating, but it'll be fine. The temperature is 56 and it's windy. So I paired it with some corduroy pants. So yeah, kind of comfy, but pretty fun vibes. In case you're wondering what this giant trash bag in the corner is, this is my death pile currently. I feel like all vintage sellers have a death pile, and that is mine. Everyone might have a little bit of a different definition of what their death pile is. Mine is stuff I just like haven't got to washing yet. So I brought it home to wash it here, and then we went on our trip, and now I'm catching up on our personal laundry because we had all our trip laundry and whatever. And it's been like 3 weeks that the bag has been sitting there. Have not got to it, but this week is the week. Okay, I got my mate. Usually the way my grandma does it is she reuses the mate leaves like 3 times, maybe 3-4 times, and she is crazy and she drinks like 6 of these a day, and I'm pretty sure they're highly caffeinated, and that's like all I see my grandma drink. So that must be why the woman literally never sits down. Perfect. My washing machine is just about to stop, but as of right now, there's a cat up here. It's a little loud, I'm sorry. I'm realizing that my apartment makes a lot of noises. Like my AC is currently going, I have a fan going because the AC is not strong enough with all the windows open, and my washing machine, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to work around when I film in here. So this was my 2023 vision board, and not even vision board because you can tell it's like not that many images. It's more of like a vibe and like mantras and quotes that I really like. And of course I always put my Neomai Vintage branding on it because that is all I'm working on all year long. And I'm gonna do something similar, probably with more images this year. So this is my completed vision board. I'm not going to explain everything, but you can see I have my Neomai Vintage branding on there. I have some style inspo photos because I really want to work on my personal style this year. I have a girly holding some books because I really want to read more. And then just a whole bunch of quotes I feel like will inspire me throughout the year. So yeah, I highly recommend doing this. Don't stare at me. Creepy ass. We are back at the warehouse. Everything looks fine. My big plant survived, although it does have a couple like flies and like little plant bugs, and that's kind of making me angry. But besides that, it looks fine, and I was really worried about it for some reason. I got this clock at Target yesterday, so we can have a clock in here. Yeah. I thought it would look cute. Let me show you around. Everything's a little bit messy. Like I just have bags for storage. These are 2 bags of stuff we picked up, of clothes we picked up the day we left for Chile. Like we went in the morning and went to a rag house real fast. I haven't turned on my neon sign in 2 weeks. Ta-da! I'm a little bit overwhelmed, but I'm gonna re-curate the market stock because we do have a market in 2 days. I'm a little bit nervous about it because I feel like it's been literally forever. And then I have so much stuff to wash. I have the bag at home that I showed you earlier that I need to wash, and then I have these 2 bags that I need to like sort out color-wise and also wash. Okay, I dumped everything out on the floor, so let me show you what I find and what I like a lot. Okay, please stay. Look at the way I have this wrapped to my thing. It's called being a real YouTuber. I really like these kinds of jackets because I feel like people can make them pretty stylish really easily. Got this classic denim vest, and I'm really happy it's a small size because I feel like a lot of the vests I have are only like large and XLs. These sweaters are always great. People love vintage sweaters like this. These kind of vests usually take a while to sell, but I just love them because they're a really good kind of showpiece because they're always super intricate and detailed. Overalls also take a pretty long time to sell, but when they do sell, it's always to someone who fits them really well, and it's just like a really satisfying sale. I don't know. Another sweater. We're doing a couple more events in Dallas for DFW, so I always pick up Dallas related items. It's a single stitch Texas Medical Association t-shirt. The front is kind of simple, but the back looks like this. Texas Tech School of Medication, a head above the rest. I don't know why they chose like a skeleton for the design, but I think it makes it cool. Do we really get this?
Yeah, I remember pulling that on laughing so hard.
I didn't expect it. I didn't know we put this in.
I think I threw it in.
We accidentally put this in.
That wasn't an accident, baby.
I didn't mean to get this,
I did.
but Clay threw it in after we saw it. But it says, no cerveza, no trabajo. Australia, single stitch t-shirt with a funky little print on it. I live for these kinds of shirts. They just droop so nice and it's super comfortable. Another fun sweater. This one's a little more funky and bright. Oh yes! I have never gotten an Earth Day, like anything. Like I've seen these vintage sellers that have like vintage Earth Day t-shirts, jackets, whatever. I've always been jealous of that for some reason because like Earth Day is obviously like kind of a big part of the vintage morale and everything around selling vintage clothing because it's really good for the planet to buy reused clothing, right? So I finally found an Earth Day shirt. It's from 2000. Got a Ed Hardy t-shirt. Oh, I like this one a lot for some reason. It's a West Coast Customs t-shirt. I just thought it's funny that it ended up here, and it's just a really comfy worn-in shirt. This one I liked a lot. It's a single stitch. Wait a minute. This is a Senor Frogs shirt.
Oh, from Mexico?
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Vintage. It's like a really popular bar in Mexico. I think it's like a chain.
Yeah.
I don't usually get windbreakers because they usually take a while to sell, but this one I thought had really fun colors on it, so we got it. Here is a vintage anvil t-shirt with a cute little flower design on it, and it's kind of a cropped style. And then it's a cutie little Y2K purse, and I thought it was just kind of whatever when I first looked at it, but then I looked at the brand and I have overheard that Limited 2 is a pretty popular Y2K brand, so I got it anyways. Now I'm gonna bag this up and bring it home to wash. So the day has kind of gotten away from me a little bit. It's now basically 4, and for the past like couple hours we've just been organizing the market stuff. I re-curated everything and just been kind of cleaning up around here, making sure I know what everything is and yada yada yada. We last minute made plans to hang out with my family this afternoon because we just got back from our trip. We haven't seen them in a while, and that new addition to the day has postponed me recreating my Instagram until tomorrow. So I have to worry about that for just one more day, but I'm certain that tomorrow is actually the day. And I have my little to-do list written in my little tiger notes notebook that I keep right on my desk, because I can like write what I need to do on my phone, but there's something I just really like about coming in and this is flat on my desk and I just like, okay, this is everything I need to do. I just gotta check it off. And yeah, so basically I'm recreating the Instagram tomorrow, and I'm also just ironing a bunch of stuff for the market and tagging some stuff for the market, and yeah, that's the plan. I will see you tomorrow. Hello everybody. I'm a little flustered because I just recreated my Instagram account. It's been done. I made my first post. The bio is done. The next thing I need to do is create my about story that I had on my other account, kind of edit it up and post it to the story so I can have that there on my bio, which just basically says like who I am, how the website works, how the posting process works, and stuff like that. So I created it and I posted it and I followed all all of my friends and everyone I could think of, but it's been done. I'm really happy it's been done. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the same username. I had to do Neomai.vintage instead of just Neomai Vintage, and that kind of makes sense because if my account was shadow banned, that means they like flagged my old username because no one has the username. It's just unavailable because Instagram says it's unavailable. So it's a little unfortunate, but Neomai.vintage is easy to say, and I'm pretty sure like on all of our business cards it says Neomai Vintage, not with the dot obviously. I'm pretty sure even if people look that up, Neomai.vintage should come up because it's a really like unique name, so I wouldn't see any reason it shouldn't come up. Why is it literally so scary? It's literally just an Instagram account. Hopefully I did everything correctly. Hopefully Instagram does not flag my new account because I will literally cry and freak out everywhere. And
Behind the scenes. Thanks.
I'm making one of those videos where the clothes just pops up on the rack. Bobby, what do you think you're doing? Okay, we are back in my room again, and this is where I'm gonna end this video because it's basically where I started this video. It's like a couple hours later, and I think I have like 50 followers on my new account, which that was pretty fast. That's pretty good. I just posted a reel as well. I like really quickly at the warehouse made a reel. I'm gonna start editing this video. I'm gonna take a breather after that because I feel like I've been going at like 100 miles an hour ever since I got to the warehouse this morning. I am gonna go sit on the couch, do stuff on my computer, and yeah, that's the end of this video. I will see you guys very, very soon. Be sure to follow our new Instagram. It's neomai.vintage. Subscribe if you want to. Go shop neomaivintage.com if you want to see what we got in store. I will see you very, very soon. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Mwah.